Hey guys, welcome. It's been a long time since I've uploaded a video. I'm sorry about that, but just wanted to update you guys on what's going on, and probably some reasons why I'm not uploading videos so much. So I'm here in the East Shore of Maryland, and I've been here since end of May. And guys, I have been loving it. This is such an amazing place. The fishing has been pretty good. I haven't gone as much as I would like. I only go probably once or twice a week. But yeah, some updates. I got some stuff written down here I'll talk about. So when I came here to Maryland, I really was like, I want to learn how to work on boats. I think that'd be kind of cool to do that just for the summer. And so I got a job working at a place where we build 46-foot fishing boats. They're like high-end luxury fishing boats. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. There's days where I don't want to be there, and there's days I'm having a blast. But I cannot believe, so these are fiberglass boats. I cannot believe how much sanding is involved with these things. It's ridiculous. You get the piece, you sand it, then you add product, and you sand that product, and you add more product, you sand that, and you fill holes with putty, and you sand that, and you paint it. Oh man, we screwed that paint job up. You gotta sand that. There's so much sanding involved. It's crazy. It really makes me appreciate having a nice boat. When somebody's like, yeah, this is my boat. I'm like, man, this is looking nice. Makes me appreciate stuff a little more. But yeah, building the 46-foot boats is pretty fun. And my coworkers, my bosses are just phenomenal people. Some of the nicest people I ever met are out here in the East Shore of Maryland, for sure. But yeah, I guess one thing too. So my plan was to only work here for the summer and then head down to Florida and do a bunch of diving and spear fishing, and there's a bunch of cool stuff down there. But I was telling my coworker one day how much I just didn't like my boat, because my boat, none of the compartments are waterproof, so when it rains, a bunch of my tools get wet, my batteries get wet. Yeah, the boat's a really nice boat, but it's not made to travel around the country. And I was telling him all this stuff, and he was like, hey, why don't we just build you a boat? I'm like, So I thought about it for 6 weeks. I was like, man, Lord, do you want me to be here and build this boat? Because I was thinking, if I stay and build this boat, I'm going to be here for another year. So I'll leave next fall. And Lord, do you want me here? And I was about to ask my boss, hey, I was about to ask my boss if I could build this boat, if he would help me with this, at work. I'd buy the hull, buy the boat, and then rip it apart and build it. I was going to ask him that, but before I asked him, I was like, Lord, do you want me to do this? And he said, yes. I'm like, here we go. So I asked him, and he's like, yeah, man, we'll help you out. I'm like, wow, we're gonna do this. we're gonna build a boat from not scratch, but I'm gonna tear. So I've been looking for boats, and I'm looking at the Carolina Skiff JVX, but I'm looking for the 18-footer. It's 7 feet 8 inches long, and so it's not designed at the hull is designed pretty close to what this is. My other boat, boat I have now is, but the layout is not how I want my layout to be. So we're gonna have to gut the whole entire boat and make it into the best bow fishing boat to travel around the country with. I got a good idea. I'm not gonna share any stuff right now, but yeah, that's one thing I've been really thinking about the last couple weeks. And yeah, I Can't believe I'm actually gonna build a boat like out of fiberglass. This is gonna be crazy. I'm gonna learn a lot of stuff, that's for sure. It's gonna be a massive, the learning curve is gonna be like this. It's gonna be huge. So, but it's gonna be a lot of fun. And let's see here, what else should we talk about? Oh, my trailer. So my boat trailer, on Friday night, I went and hooked up to it because I leave it at a boat storage place right now, so I'm not hauling it all over the place. Like hauling it to work, hauling it back, hauling it to work, hauling it back. And so I leave it at a boat storage place. And I hook up to my trailer and I have no running lights. I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So like, I messed around with it all night for like 4 hours. It was midnight when I finally quit. I was like, well, we're not going bow fishing tonight. And I woke up the next morning and I'm like, you know what? We're gonna rewire this whole trailer. So I rewired it, but I rewired it with extension cords. I don't know if you guys can see that too well. Just your normal extension cord with your positive, negative, and ground. And this is what the reason why I did extension cords is this is the old wire. I don't know if you can see that there, but it's all corroded here. Well, I've found my wires like this many times on my trailer and I fixed it. Well, this here was in a spot where I couldn't fix it. Like I had to pull everything out to fix it. So I'm hoping with these here, with the extension cord, like I'm gonna have this extra layer of rubber to protect it from like decomposing or whatever you want to call this, rubbing away. But yeah, so got all that done. Trailer lights work perfect now after spending like $100 on stuff, lights and everything. So yeah, that was nice. Spent a few hours Saturday doing that. And then what else should I talk about here? Oh yeah, let's talk about the truck. So one day, this is the first problem I've had with this truck, I think since I bought it. One day I started it up to go to work, and like it sounded awful. Like, it was shaking really bad. It was not doing too hot. And I'm like, what in the world is going on? So I called my boss because he's a boat builder, but he's also a very good mechanic. Like that's what he does, like on the side for a hobby. I asked him, hey, what's going on? He's like, oh, you're probably having a cylinder misfire. So that's what happened. So I drove it to work. He's like, yeah, you can drive it to work. It was like 13 miles away. Drove it to work, and we figured out it was cylinder 6. The spark plug was bad. So at lunch, took a work pickup, went and picked a new spark plug up, and then just like an ignition coil or something. Picked a new one of these up too. And yeah, we're losing light here pretty quick. But yeah, the boat's running well. The handle on the trolling motor broke one day, so I had to get a new one of those. Yeah, like guys, this has been a phenomenal place. I really have been enjoying my time in Maryland. I've made some really great friends. I've learned a lot, and I went sailing one day. This guy invited me to go sailing with him on a sailboat. That was so much fun. Never been sailing in my life. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. But we'll wrap it up here pretty quick here. One more thing. I completely forgot about this. So I was bow fishing near Ocean City, Maryland. A few times I went out there. And one time I went out there and I shot a 77-pound southern stingray by myself. It was insane. It was nuts. Like I saw the fish. Well, no, I saw a big puff. So I followed the puffs. There's like 10 puffs I followed. Saw it. I'm like, oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? I ran over the thing. I didn't hit it, but I ran. That was like 2 feet of water or whatever. Ran over it. I'm like, I can't shoot this thing. It's way too big for me. And it took off. I'm like, you know what? I can do this. I can do this. So it took off and I followed it, shot it, and it was the fight of my life, man. It took me about 40 minutes to get in the boat. And oh my goodness, was it hard. There's definitely a lot of work in that thing in the boat. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. Guys, stingrays are probably my favorite thing to shoot, for sure. They're a lot of fun. But yeah, we'll end it there. Yeah, guys, it's a phenomenal place, and thanks again for watching. May God bless you guys, and have a great day. Thanks. Bye.